That's a big claim being made by the NIA that Sachin Vaze used to drive that Mercedes-Benz that has been recovered, and the Scorpio's number plate has been found. I want to quickly cut across to India Today's Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu joining us with the latest on the story. Also with me is Mustafa Sheikh from Mumbai. But Kamal, bring us details. Who owns the Mercedes? How is this Mercedes connected to this case? And was the Scorpio number plate found inside the Mercedes-Benz?
Startling new revelations coming in, Gaurav, especially with details tumbling out. That was Anil Shukla, who's the IGNI, who's heading this particular case. He had flown down immediately after the case was registered by the NIA. Now he's talking about the black Mercedes car, which was driven about by Sachin Vaze. There's also confirmation coming in from the NIA official that the loose kurta and a face shield that was also worn by Sachin Vaze, who was spotted outside Mukesh Ambani's residence. So what is also very clear now is that there is a deeper conspiracy. Not only was this Mercedes car found outside in an empty parking lot, which was near the Mumbai Police Commissioner's place, also there was huge recovery of 5,75,000 rupees, we've been told, along with petrol and diesel. Also, there are a number of number plates which were found from the vehicle. They're still ascertaining whether these are fake number plates. But significant is that the petrol and diesel, the fuel found in the car, was used to burn down the kurta. So there was a conspiracy in mind, and that is why there was also an attempt to destroy the evidence. So this has all been gathered. But the point is whether it was a lone wolf, which doesn't seem to be the case. Also, it does not seem to be adding up is the fact that most of the Mumbai cops know that each of these CCTV, and we've been told some 10,000 of them are crisscrossing the entire Mumbai city. So it's easy to back frame and go back and find the evidence. So it looks a very loosely hold theory if a cop has to do all this. Was it done for extortion? The motive in that particular case is still not very much known. The NI says they have already cracked the case. Whether there are more officials, and remember at least 2 of them are being questioned by NIA officials, and this case will tumble out more secrets. But will that make
NIA says they've cracked the case, but no, what is the motive? What is the motive remains a big issue. And join the dots, Mustafa, join the dots for us in all of this, from the time that that Scorpio was located outside Mr. Mukesh Ambani's residence with the gelatin sticks and that note, that typed note found inside that car, to the recovery of a Mercedes-Benz and that Scorpio's number plate found in that Mercedes-Benz, to Sachin Vaze allegedly burning that kurta, 5 lakh plus cash found inside. All of this, join these dots. What's the big picture that emerges, Mustafa?
Well, the big picture which emerges, Gaurav, is that there is some connection between Mansukh Hiren's murder and the entire Ambani bomb scare case. Now, NIA, which has just picked up the Ambani bomb scare case, are trying to get as much evidence as possible. We'll just show you live visuals. Behind us is the Mercedes car, which is now under discussion. This is the black color Mercedes-Benz, which was driven by Sachin Vaze, and there are many other high-end cars which were driven by API Sachin Vaze, who is suspended now. And from here, that number plate has been found, which was on the Scorpio, which was laden with gelatin sticks and parked outside Antilla. This is the official information which we are getting. Now, as far as the motive is concerned, we are here dealing with Mumbai police officials who were just a week before were investigating all the high profile cases in Mumbai. So it's not so easy to crack them, and it's not so soon that the NIA would unearth the entire motive. But yes, they are taking steps every day. They have seized a mobile phone, they have seized an iPad from the office of the CIU where Sachin Vaze used to work. They have recorded 7 statements there. The Scorpio car was parked inside Sachin Vaze's housing society in Thane Saket colony. They have seized the DVR which Sachin Vaze had taken from the society. They have seized the DVR. The NIA is in possession of it, and it's also an important evidence in the entire case that the Scorpio was very much there in possession of Sachin Vaze before it was found outside Antilla. So there are huge progress and clues and evidences which the NIA has found till now. But the other part of this entire conspiracy remains
Stay with me for a moment.
The Mansukh Hiren murder case, the ATS is as of now investigating it.
The conspiracy, or as the BJP alleges, Kamlesh Sutar also joins me on the show, the cover-up. a cover-up is being alleged. Powerful people shielding. That's the allegation that Devendra Fadnavis and Kirit Somaiya, both BJP leaders, one former chief minister, one former Lok Sabha MP of the BJP, have leveled against the Uddhav Thackeray government. Kamlesh, they are saying, one, why was Sachin Vaze reinstated? On whose orders? What was the reasoning given when he was suspended? And in 2007, when he was to be reinstated, the State Advocate General said no, he should not be reinstated. So why was he reinstated in 2020? And how does it all add up to the Mansukh Hiren case and to the Ambani mansion gelatin sticks being found outside there?
Gaurav, to answer the first part of your question about why Sachin Vaze was reinstated when the Shiv Sena government came to power, Devendra Fadnavis himself has made it clear that when he was the Chief Minister of the state and also in charge of the Home Department, the Home Minister of the state, he said that the proposal to reinstate Sachin Vaze had come to him, and the proposal has been doing the round since 2011. But citing the case being sub judice, Devendra Fadnavis, during his tenure as the Chief Minister and Home Minister, had denied permission to reinstate Sachin Vaze. But it was when Shiv Sena came to power last June, and citing COVID reasons, needing a force, more police force and more police officials during the COVID time, Sachin Vaze was reinstated in June, and he took charge in the same month as well. Now, coming to the other point, looking at the politics that is going on, we've seen two big statements coming in. One from the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar, who said that there is no need to change anybody at this point in time because the investigations are on, and once somebody is found guilty, only then and then heads would roll. Sharad Pawar, the NCP Supremo, speaking to reporters in Delhi, addressing a press conference, almost gave a clean chit to Maharashtra government and the Home Minister, saying that they are doing a good job, and it was the local agencies that were doing the job first, and only because of that the NIA could reach this stage. So in a way, the state government and its and all the top leaders, be it from NCP, and we've seen how Uddhav Thackeray has defended Sachin Vaze in the past as well, saying that let the investigations come out and let it indict somebody, and only then we will take action. But as far as the politics is concerned, it is not going to end till Sachin Vaze is indicted, and the demand from the opposition is likely to continue.
But is that demand, and Kamlesh, stay with me, Mustafa, is that demand only for Sachin Vaze action to be taken against him, or is there a chain of command for their acts of omission or commission, and chain of command not just in the police but also politically, the directions, if at all there were political directions? That's point one. And point two, explain the mysterious or rather cryptic WhatsApp note or message status of Sachin Vaze just before he was arrested.
Well, the most shocking thing remains that a serving police officer was involved in this entire case. The second important thing is that once the explosives were found, there were some leads with the state agencies, the political bosses and the senior ups in the Mumbai police didn't bother taking action against those who were responsible. After Mansukh Hiren was found dead, there was again opportunity for the Mumbai police to act, for the Maharashtra ATA to act, but the statement which came in from the head of the state, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, is that Sachin Vaze is not Osama bin Laden. So these are, if not anything of not dereliction, but this is clear negligence. Either the State Department was not briefed of by the senior IPS officials, or the senior IPS officials can say that they were kept in dark by Sachin Vaze. But all these things, cannot be an excuse for the negligence which has taken place, and now the facts which are coming out. What remains clear is that Sachin Vaze knew Mansukh Hiren. He was very much part of the entire thing, and now we are suspecting that he was the one who worked till Antila kept that note, and it had been written in a language that it would seem that somebody who is not professional is asking for extortion money, but later the Mumbai police had figured out that somebody has done it on purpose. So all of this planning which was done by Sachin Vaze is now out in open, and yes, it cannot stop. The buck cannot stop at Sachin Vaze. There should be his higher-ups who should at least be in the know of and who should have acted before NIA.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the question I want to take to Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu. She tracks the NIA very closely. Kamal, as far as the NIA are concerned, what is their next course of action? Are they going to question other senior police officers in Maharashtra? What is their next task to unravel the motive, because for all of this to happen, what was the motive? How was Mansukh Hiren involved in this? That letter that was found allegedly threatening the Ambani family, and the gelatin sticks outside Mr. Ambani's mansion. How is it all linked, Kamal?
Gaurav, one thing for sure, things are not really adding up, and that is to demystify is what NI is now looking at. Now, many have already ruled out the terror angle in the case, whether this was a case of extortion or was it just a plain matter of greed. That now needs to be investigated, and who would benefit out of this? That also now needs to be seen. However, since they have had a key lead and arrest has been made of Sachin Vaze, the questions are being raised about Mumbai police action, about who all knew about the conspiracy. Remember, this is also about one police force against the other. We've been speaking to several officers from the cadre itself, and some of them seem to be extremely embarrassed about the situation, but saying some of the leads which actually came in first from Mumbai ATS as well as Maharashtra police, the fact that the crime branch seemed to be involved, one of its own official, own men turning hostile in a certain sense. Sachin Vaze itself seems to be one of the pinpointed pressure points, and this is where more needs to really come out. Whether more people will be questioned, at least two of these officials, including the API, are already being questioned by, but whether on the hierarchy, whether NI will move upwards and question senior officials is something that needs to be seen. But at this point of time, they're working on the leads, and remember, crucial evidence, including mobile phone recovery, including the recoveries made from the car. These are basically now connecting the dots before they can go on for further leads.
Okay. Politically, it's a big hot potato. It's a hot potato in Maharashtra. Kamlesh, was the attempt to extort money from Mr. Mukesh Ambani? Is this what these police officers or whoever else was involved in this, is this what they were trying to do? Planting 10 gelatin sticks in a Scorpio, not even attached to an IED? How does this add up? It just sounds very bizarre.
Well, yes, that is what the big question at this point in time is, Gaurav. What was the motive behind the entire exercise? Was it just to threaten? Because as you mentioned, these were just gelatin sticks without any IED or detonators attached to it. So this would just mean that it was an attempt to threaten. Now, what was the motive behind it? Was it to extort money? Was it to create fear in the mind of the Ambanis, or some other purpose, or just to show that some officer has cracked some big top-notch case? These are all the possibilities that are being discussed and are being considered at this point in time. But the motive is what remains the big question. And once they reach, the investigating agencies reach, then perhaps they would start to arrive at a conclusion on whether these had blessings from the higher-ups, whether there were any political bigwigs who were involved into that. Why was how could an officer of an API rank, Sachin Vaze, go to such an extent in case he was guilty, or was somebody else behind also it and he was just following the orders from someone? These are things that will be investigated, and the NI is perhaps probing in that direction as well. But this will certainly have serious political ramifications, because from day one, even before Mansukh Hiren's body was recovered, Devendra Fadnavis raised the issue on the floor of the House, saying that there are several missing links, and it all leads to one person, and that person is Sachin Hindurao Vaze. Be it the CDR that Devendra Fadnavis claims to be with him, or other issues. He says that the appointment of Sachin Vaze as the IO, investigating officer of the case initially, and then several instances leading to all perhaps points that are somewhere leading to raise questions about Sachin Vaze and his possible role in that, and the subsequent arrest has now put a big question mark on the way the Home Department has handled the question. We've seen huge politicking in Maharashtra. The NCP went into hurdle. All senior NCP ministers, Sharad Pawar, met them yesterday. We had the Congress separately meeting with the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is holding several rounds of meeting with top police officials of the state, because this certainly would have to go to some logical conclusion. And just to re-quote again what Ajit Pawar said in the morning, if any official or anybody is found guilty, action would be taken. And Sharad Pawar has also said that unless and until somebody is found guilty, no action would be taken. But this certainly is something which the state government, the political parties have taken it very seriously.
At one level, Mustafa,
to the opposition.
Yeah, at one level, Mustafa, the police seem to be distancing themselves, or at least a section of the Mumbai police seem to be distancing themselves from Inspector Sachin Vaze. The manner in which the Chief Minister's office, the Shiv Sena, they came around to defend Sachin Vaze, with the BJP saying you're defending him as if he was a Shiv Sena Karyakarta. The Mumbai police seem to be distancing themselves. Why is that?
Well, Gaurav, it's a controversy, it's a crime which has turned out in a way that no officer in uniform would want to take responsibility or be associated with it. Mumbai police demands and has a reputation and respect, but it has been highly compromised since the last few weeks, since the time this case has come forward. And now that Sachin Waze was arrested, he was not just an API, he was an API leading a division in the crime branch of Mumbai, very close to the Commissioner of Police, very close to the Chief Minister. We are talking about that officer being arrested in a case of putting up explosives and an alleged murder. The Maharashtra ATS, though, has done their duty, has done their job. They were the ones who initially gathered evidence. They were the ones who handed it over to the NIA for the NIA to make quick progress in the case, because remember that it was in the first questioning, first inquiry that Sachin Waze came in last Saturday. He was arrested, placed under arrest the same day, which means the NIA had substantial homework done for them to make such a move. And from that, now we see that entire case is coming out with more and more clues and evidences against Sachin Waze. Back to you.
With a Mercedes-Benz being driven by a police inspector who had been suspended for 16 years. He apparently is a director in companies where political leaders of a ruling dispensation are other directors of those companies. Lakhs of rupees in cash found in that Mercedes-Benz, fake number plates and the number plate of that Scorpio found in that Mercedes-Benz, burnt kurta, traces of that and fuel. All of that. I mean, there are so many leads to this extremely big story that we are tracking here on India Today. And we have the finest team of reporters on ground. Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu, Mustafa Sheikh and Kamlesh Sutar. For the moment, many thanks for joining me. We'll have much more on the story in the coming days. A quick break. I'll be back with the headlines and the top stories on the other side of a short break. Stay with us.
Hello everyone. This is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.